Fans, we are back at Heroes to Legends Part 1. Rob Moore and Newman with all of the great action. We see the PCW knockouts here as we get ready for a tag team match for the tag team title belts.
All right, look who's coming out now. We have John Allen and Mike Thunder of the Professionals, Rob. And as you know, last week they actually won the belt. We thought won the tag team titles, and then our commissioner came out with a change of plans.
Well, indeed, we thought that the Professionals were the new tag team champions, but Action Jackson came out and said, no, fellas, you got to wrestle one more match, and then he brought out the team that they'll be taking on tonight.
The Brown Brothers.
Well, Jeff and Jerry Brown, but they are no longer to be referred to as that. They have asked to be known as the Wild Cards. One of them, and here they are, the Wild Cards, Suicide King and One-Eye Jack, and they are going up against the Professionals here for the PCW Tag Team titles.
Call them what you want, Rob, but the fans love them.
Rick Manning in the ring calling for the bell, and the Professionals have jumped out and gone to work already on the Wild Cards. Yeah. John Allen going to work on yes, that is One-Eye Jack, just threw him over the top rope to the floor, and Suicide King is in there with Mike Thunder. Thunder sending him for a ride, and look at that great power slam there by the Professional, John Allen.
Nice power slam by John Allen there, but I got to tell you, very unprofessional way to start the match by the Professionals themselves. I mean, the Brown Brothers obviously coming out signing autographs for the fans and then attack from behind. That's not a nice way to start a title match.
Not at all, and now look at this. Suicide King just flipping Thunder and Allen over the top ropes all the way to the floor.
That's a veteran maneuver by the young fella there, Rob. I got to tell you, these guys are up and coming, and there are a few guys that are matched with athletic ability or drive that these two brothers have.
Both teams are skilled tag team practitioners, no question about that. And a whip into the corner. And look out, John Allen into the corner, right into Mike Thunder's face. Oh my gosh, Thunder didn't like that. That was very unprofessional.
Yeah, he was a little too close to John Allen's brown eyes, if you know what I mean.
I think I do know what you mean. And now the Professionals trying to get a breather outside the ring.
Well, this is a great opportunity for both teams here to regroup. As you see, Mike Thunder and John Allen making their way back into the ring here. But I got to tell you, listen to these fans. What a beautiful crowd we have here tonight,
Absolutely.
Rob. I got to tell you, it's very good. I mean, I was talking to a lot of the fans earlier, and they were telling me how they really enjoy watching you two, us two on TV. And they were like, Newman, you do such a great job of carrying Rob through the broadcast. And I just want to commend those people.
Well, certainly you've been eating your Wheaties. You'd need to carry me around. But in the meantime, we've got Mike Thunder, and he's got a headlock on One-Eye Jack.
Yeah, I got to tell you, that's a powerful arm there from Mike Thunder, but the Wild Card seeming to pay no attention to that, Rob. And you know I'm just razzing you, Rob. You know you're one of my closest friends.
Well, thank you very much, Newman. And
if we were on a stranded island.
Oh, well, okay. Had to qualify that somehow. And look at this. A dive through by One-Eye Jack, and Mike Thunder is just getting very unprofessionally frustrated in there.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, these guys have worked very hard. I mean, and our personal feelings towards, the Professionals put aside, these guys have worked very hard both in and out of the ring and waited for this opportunity to bring home the Tag Team Championship, especially after they thought they had it last week. But right now, the momentum clearly in favor of the Wild Cards.
Now, One-Eye Jack has tagged in Suicide King, and it is Suicide King with a wrist lock. Oh, and a great maneuver by One-Eye Jack. And now, once again, double teaming on the Professional Mike Thunder. And look at this. Oh, my God, double team maneuver right there.
I got it. Mike Thunder visibly shaking, clenching his head after he hit the canvas on that. John Allen just jumping at the gills to get in the ring and save his partner.
And now he's up and over with a big backdrop, and it is Suicide King going to work again on Mike Thunder.
Yeah, the King there got some very nice elevation on Mike Thunder coming off that backdrop. See, that's a veteran move right there.
Look at this, John Allen running into the ring and taking advantage of Suicide King right there, and now just stomping on the middle of his back.
When did they tag, Rob? I never saw the tag. Is John Allen the legal man in the ring?
Well, apparently Rick Manning is allowing it, and a spinebuster by John Allen.
I never saw the tag. I'm going to have to petition the officials. This cannot be allowed to continue.
And a leg drop by John Allen on top with a cover. Only a 2 count, though, by the Dino. As Allen lifts him up, and he's going to send him into the ropes. And a big elbow puts Suicide King down, and Suicide King is in some trouble here.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to tandem like the professionals to get momentum on you and just go to both work on you. I got to tell you, these guys, you know, when you're talking about teamwork, Rob, you can't force chemistry. And then some teams in tag teams, that's why they succeed, you know, because it's like one partner knows what the other's doing. I mean, look what you're witnessing right now.
Great teamwork there by the professionals. Of course, double teaming, technically illegal, but they have until a count of 5 to break it up. And now John Allen's outside, Mike Thunder's inside, and he's going to continue to work on Suicide King.
Yeah, I think the professionals, you know, motivation here is it's only illegal if you get caught, which is very wise. I'm sure they do their 401ks the same way.
Oh, I'm absolutely certain of it. Can't wait to see them do their taxes in April. Mike Thunder continuing to work on Suicide King, working him over pretty well, going for, reverse headbutt.
Yeah, right in the boys. I got to tell you, that'll leave you singing soprano, Rob.
And now look at this, John Allen in the ring while Rick Manning's trying to get One-Eye Jack back outside.
Yeah, Rick Manning obviously distracted, Rob. He's here he is, he's back, but not in time. I got to tell you, Mike Thunder quick to get out of the ring.
And now it is John Allen with control here. Oh, went kind of low with that headbutt there.
Yeah, they seem to be working on the jewels, if you know what I mean.
Well, they're professionals. They know all about jewelry, I'm sure. And now he's screaming at the fans who are screaming at him. No duh. And our great fans here at Part 1 of Heroes to Legends. Of course, Part 2 coming up next week. Great action every single minute here at PCW.
Yeah, hats off to both of these tag teams right here. You know, when you come into the ring, Rob, with the hardware on the line, especially the Tag Team Championship, I mean, you got to leave everything inside the ropes, Rob, and both teams of competitors are doing that here this evening. What a great bunch of athletes. I'm happy to be a part of it.
No doubt about that, and indeed they are going for the gold. All 4 men in that ring at this moment going for the gold. Thunder going for a suplex. Suicide King blocked that first one, but suplex now done very well there by Mike Thunder.
Well, Mike Thunder seems not ready to cover the wild cards here. He's continuing to lay some lumber to the back, but nice momentum swing here. As you see, fist to the face of Thunder. Nice flying clothesline, Rob.
Suicide King coming back against Mike Thunder, taking him down with a big flying clothesline, and now Suicide King's got to get into his corner, tag in One-Eye Jack. Oh, he was almost there, but Thunder yanked him back.
Yeah, I got to tell you, that was the most opportune time to make that tag, because I got to tell you, one side of the team, he's fighting for his life out there, and the other is well rested. Here's that tag, Rob. Now look for what...
Here comes the One-Eye Jack in there against Mike Thunder, and John Allen running in. He meets the same right hand, and now One-Eye Jack going to town on the professionals. Body slamming both Allen and Thunder. High flying dropkick by One-Eye Jack. He's now calling on his partner to get in on it. They're going to double team John Allen here. Allen coming off the ropes. And look at this. They've got the man up, and I believe this is going to be the Royal Flush. Oh, my God. That is the Royal Flush, fans. And look at this.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
One-Eye Jack with the cover, but Mike Thunder runs in, breaks it up.
That's dirty pool, Rob. Rick Manning obviously about to tap the canvas for the 3rd time and secure the hardware for the wild cards, but Mike Thunder having no part of that.
Well, look out. Thunder's climbing the ropes behind One-Eye Jack. One-Eye Jack doesn't know what's going on. He's arguing with the referee. Very bad move on his part. Oh, but look at this. He was ready for Thunder.
That's what they call peripheral vision, Rob. That's called seeing out of the corners of your eyes. I learned that in college.
You learn a lot of great stuff in college. And look out. They're going to go for that Royal Flush once again. And look at this. Oh, great move by Thunder. Right into a double clothesline by John Allen.
I think what happened here, Rob, is the wild cards got a little cocky. They pulled the big Royal Flush once, and they tried to pull it again. But the professionals learn from mistakes, as true professionals do.
Oh, there we go with the market crash.
Beautiful
Allen
maneuver.
And Thunder on top with a leg hooked, and 3. And we have new PCW Tag Team Champions.
That's what I was afraid of. John Allen and Mike Thunder coming up victorious here. And as you see Travis rushing to the ring, handing off the hardware.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new
ridiculous,
PCW Tag Team Champions.
They had no business winning the tag tournament to begin with.
The Professionals.
Well, the fact remains, they made it through this match here at Heroes to Legends, and the Professionals are the PCW Tag Team Champions.
I give them a month, Rob. They won't keep it.
All right, fans, still to come here tonight at Part 1 of Heroes to Legends. Oh, boy. Katie bar the door, batten down the hatches, every other cliche that fits. Action Jackson Ahmed Johnson. Fans, this is going to be a war, and that's coming up next here at PCW.